Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we have the third episode of our Decoder series, which, if you don't know what it is, basically I get a deck recommendation, but it's encoded, so I kind of have to figure out what the cards in the deck are, then I play the deck usually. If I don't guess the card, usually the deck ends up being worse than it should be, so it's in my best interest to guess the cards correctly. Today we have 3 decks to go through. In the first 2 episodes we only had 1, today we have 3, so a lot to go through. And the first deck, I will be not showing what I got, what my picks are, so I will be just reading the encoded cards, so if you want to play along you can do so, and after that I will be showing the deck. So the first deck is probably the easiest one, because the first card is Feet, which I guessed Archers. We have Golem's Tank, which is Evil Knight, in my opinion obviously. Aragon, which should be Log. Then we have 8 hashtags with 3 exclamation marks, which is Fireball, as we could see from the second episode. Then we have Autobow, which is probably X-Bow, Ice Tiny, which should be Ice Spirit. Once there was 4, now there is 3. For any OG players that know, it's obviously referring to skeletons. And lastly we have X-Bow and 5 hashtags, which 5 like Tesla maybe. So yeah, just Classics 3.0. This is the easiest one here today, unless I've made some mistakes, which could be like the last one where we have X-Bow something with 5 hashtags, could be something else, I don't know. This is probably the easiest one to figure out, also because it's a deck that exists. The next 2 decks we have are slightly more complicated, so we'll be just playing a day with a game with this deck real quick, just to be able to go to the next game. That was an incredibly bad luck. Still, we will take it. 2 Hog Rider shots, it's fine. We'll go for X-Bow. Was not expecting the P.E.K.K.A, not gonna lie. Do I go for... I think I'll just have to suck it here. I'm good at it anyway, so, you know. Okay, gonna go for Knight on the Archers. Just make sure to protect my own Archers. And yeah, we are pretty good. I was not expecting P.E.K.K.A. I wouldn't have went for a X-Bow if I knew that this guy has P.E.K.K.A. I was just pretty sure that this is another classic Hog Rider deck. But I guess I was wrong. This guy also has minions and shit, so yeah, we will see. Also has Evo Zap, so gotta watch out for that. That's 100% a Tesla. He is back to P.E.K.K.A, so unless I can be confident enough that I can defend it, I'm not gonna go for X-Bow, I think. I will cycle to Evo Archers, and when I have both evolutions, or if he plays P.E.K.K.A from the back, obviously. If he plays P.E.K.K.A from the back, I mean, who cares? Let's just go for it, I don't care. He's gonna zap this, we know, but still. We'll play Skeletons just to deal with it. I'm just gonna Fireball that, I think. Should be enough. Yep. And now we can go for another X-Bow. He still needs to cycle quite a few cards to get back to the P.E.K.K.A. And we have both evolutions in hand. Not sure if he's gonna be able to defend with that. Okay, gonna go for Archers. And obviously he's expecting the X-Bow now. But okay, arrows do not kill that. Okay, X-Bow connects. Not sure what he wants to do here. Gonna go for a pre-dog. Just... okay. Okay, and he will zap. Fair enough. That's well played. That was the best way to play it out, I think. Unless he doesn't want to zap, which would be very, very incredibly weird. Okay, he actually decides to go all in here. Fair enough. I will go for Tesla, another X-Bow, and he should be able to cycle back to P.E.K.K.A, but not sure if he has enough elixir. Yeah, I mean, I figured he had enough for P.E.K.K.A, but those arrows were kind of an overcommitment, and Evo Zap there at the end, which obviously doesn't achieve anything. Just gonna log, take care of the Firecracker, don't wanna deal with it. I'm gonna go for a Tesla here, just to make sure he cannot go for a Hog Rider. And that's the first win, pretty easy. Like, again, this is not really representative of the decoder decks, of the encoded decks, because usually they are slightly more difficult to figure out. I maxed out the Cannoneer, by the way, for anyone interested. Now they basically allow you to use epic wildcards to upgrade your towers, so you can basically upgrade your Cannoneer the max level for free if you have enough epic wildcards. Not sure why they didn't add it right from the start. They just earned hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Yeah, thousands for sure, hundreds. Like it costed $100 for just one person, and I'm sure that there were thousands of people that did that. So yeah, you can now max it basically for free. Second deck, we have Mummy, which should be P.E.K.K.A because of the Mummy P.E.K.K.A meme. We have Grandpa, which I figured could be Monk. These picks here I'm way less sure about. I'm pretty confident that I missed almost all of them. So sorry, Lucas. I had no clue. I actually thought about this for a long time and also consulted my usual helpers, my mods, my friends, so I could get some help, but still, I'm very not confident about those picks. Next up, who says, "Do not fear the bomb, for the bomb does not fear you"? I see bomb mentioned twice, so I'm going for bomber here. What is the second hardest spell to miss? We have arrows, possibly, because Nado is the hardest one to miss. Arrows feels like it should be at second place. Trifecta included a card, one elixir above this one. So in the Trifecta deck, which, if I remember correctly, should be Valk, Hog Rider, Musketeer, and then other cards. One of these cards should be one elixir above the card that is in the deck, and they have a similar purpose. So Valk, I'm thinking Knight, one elixir difference, so that's what I'm thinking. The other thing I was thinking about was, instead of Musketeer, Firecracker, one elixir difference, similar purpose, not sure though. 6. This is one of the 3 variants of card in Clash Arama that is very talented but lazy compared to his brother. We have Wizard, with the help of Laser here, thank you very much Laser. Arguably worst win condition. We have X-Bow. Also others agreed here. No, if we talk about worst win condition, almost everyone thinks about X-Bow. And the last card, you can guess based off of others, but it's True Elixir. I have no clue how I should have been able to guess of the other cards, because this is our deck. I just put in Goblins. Could have been Zap, maybe Bats, I don't know. This doesn't look like the deck that Lucas was thinking about, because if in the last card, the 8th one, he's saying that I should be able to figure out the last card by the first 7 in the deck, I must have missed something. I mean, that seems pretty obvious to me, but nonetheless, we will play this deck. As I said already, if I miss the cards that should be in the deck, it's just my fault, and I will end up playing a worse deck because of that, because maybe the deck would make much more sense compared to what I'm actually playing. But well, here we are, playing P.E.K.K.A X-Bow. Yeah. I would love for the Monk to cross. Thank you very much. Great arrows. It's a shame that the Electro Wizard... Yeah. The Electro Wizard wasn't supposed to hit the tower. If it didn't, the tower would have dealt way more damage and, you know, defended slightly better. But it's fine. Not sure what we are playing against. E-Barbs, Bomber, Electro Wizard, kinda random, but we will see. I would say a Knight. We have RG, interesting. I will go for P.E.K.K.A in the same lane, I think. We don't have good ways to deal with the Electro Wizard. It's gonna be a pain, yep. Because the Monk doesn't really take care of it, as well as all our maybe the Wizard, if I snipe it from afar, could be a play. The fact that the Bomber still reaches the tower from such a distance is insane. That shouldn't be legal. Arrows, fair enough. But he's pretty low on elixir, so I feel like if I go for X-Bow now, he will go for Goblin Gang probably. Yeah, I wish I had one elixir more, because our X-Bow almost dies. Still gonna be able to get us some damage, but I would have arrowed right away. I would have even went for an arrow prediction, because, you know, that was his only answer there. He had E-Barbs in hand and RG, which obviously wouldn't be able to with that. That's annoying, but sure, he can go for it, I guess. Gonna go for X-Bow. Goblins here in the back, because he may go for E-Barbs. That was an incredibly good prediction on those E-Barbs. they saved us the game basically. And good thing that he played the Tesla there, because it doesn't really protect the Expo, so that was great. Gonna go for this. Okay, he actually goes for RG, that's interesting. Not sure if I would have done it. Sure. Gonna go for P.E.K.K.A here. Just completely destroy the RG. He's going for Tesla. I can go for Expo now. I'm very happy we took the right tower because he cannot place troops on top of the Expo now. He's gonna go for E-Barbs, fair enough. Gonna go for Goblins. Too much arrow value here, unfortunately. Gonna go for Knight for the Goblin Gang. Okay, he actually goes for RG, that's fair enough. We still get some very nice damage though. P.E.K.K.A will take care of the RG very nicely. Gonna go for not Expo yet. Now we can. Okay, that's what I was expecting. I'll go for arrows now. Gonna go for this. Very, very, very incredibly nice here. Okay, gonna go for Monk. He's gonna go for RG pretty soon, probably. Okay, not really. Gonna go for ability, I think. Just get some nice cheap damage from the Monk ability. That was a bad wizard. Don't mind me playing a garbage wizard from time to time. Okay, that's 100% a P.E.K.K.A, as well as goblins, just to make sure nothing crazy happens. Very bad arrows. Gonna go for this Monk, just to make sure Bomber doesn't die. Go for Expo, and that's pretty much over, unless this guy does some crazy play, which I don't know what it be. We get some nice damage from the Monk ability as well. We have double P.E.K.K.A down. Not like it's gonna do much. Gonna go for arrows prediction. Nice. Gonna go for ability. Please, please reflect the bomber. Yes, that was a lot of damage. That was 2 bomber shots on his tower from the reflection. That was great. Okay, we won the game, which is great. Like, that was not the best matchup, I think. He had our EVRG and bomber and shit, so that was great that we actually managed to win this. But nonetheless, I think we didn't really get the deck right. So let me pull out the last deck from Baby D. So, first card in the deck. Cheapest card in the Baby D deck, which most of you probably don't know this, but the cheapest card is the Heal Spirit, or if I remember correctly. Second card, Average Polish Man, which I have no clue what it is. Like, there is no Polish man in the game. The only man that resembles a Polish man is the Lumberjack, even though usually it is referred to as Canadian, but it also has some Polish traits, like running with a bottle of something that doesn't look to have the best effect on him as a person. Yeah, so he kind of looks drunk and stuff, so it could be a Polish man. Third thing, we have Canadian Potion written in Chinese, so it's obviously the Rage. We have Cupid 2.0, which I think is the healer. We have Duper, which could be clone, but I'm thinking here it may be E-Golem because it fits well with the healer. Then we have some random numbers. We have a date, which is 4th June 2023. Then we have 1st January 2023, yes. And then 33.333334, so like 33%. I put in 3 Musketeers. Just a feeling. I have no clue what it is, just 3 Musketeers. Then how did he get inside? I'm thinking something inside of something, so the only logical solution I came up with is the delivery, possibly. The recruit in the box dropping somewhere. How did he get inside? I don't know, this may be completely wrong. And the last one is Disciple. It is apparently the hardest one here, and Baby D himself told me that it's impossible I will guess it. So I just put in a baby dragon in honor of Baby D. Here we go. It should be average cost 3.9, and there should be no evolutions. So this is the deck. It is 3.9. I don't know. Baby D will have to tell me how many did I get wrong. Probably most of them. The only ones I'm confident about are the first 4. Okay, so we have 50% of the deck at least. But the other 4 are probably, like, we definitely didn't guess them. Gonna defend a Hog Rider real quick with 3 Musketeers on top of it. Just, you know, a negative 5 elixir trade. But yeah, even if he fireballs, he needs to play Skarmy as well. Okay, sure. Yeah, I will play Baby Dragon. Don't want to lose my tower. I thought this would be way less damage. Was not expecting to see so many skeletons on my tower there. Okay, so after all, didn't go too bad. Like, playing 3 Musketeers on the Hog Rider was not that bad of a trade. Okay, we have P.E.K.K.A. We have P.E.K.K.A. So what we gonna do about it? Depends if he has some kind of firecracker or shit, because if he does... as if I knew everything about these decks. As if. Gonna kite it, I think. I just don't have any other idea on how to deal with this shit. I actually don't. I don't know. No, that was a bad raid. No, not that bad. But yeah, I didn't know how to play this out differently, to be honest with you. That was my best idea here. And it probably was not that great anyways. We don't have good ways to deal with the P.E.K.K.A, that's the issue. We played the Flying Machine too early probably. Random zap, but I don't understand why he did that. If he plays P.E.K.K.A again, I'm just gonna go all in. That's 100% sure. Like, if he goes for P.E.K.K.A, we are going for... just sure, I don't even care. Just go for it, buddy. Just go for it. I don't care at all. Like, at all. I don't care. Just take it. I don't care. Go for rage there. I don't care at all. We are taking the tower, baby. We are taking the tower, baby. Going great here. Going for Flying Machine now. If he fireballs the Flying Machine, I'm perfectly fine with it. It will allow me to go for 3 Musketeers. So I wouldn't complain. Can Flying Machine take care of this in time? Nice. Gonna go for 3 Musketeers like this. Make sure that 1 Musketeer goes to defend the Hog Rider, which inevitably he will play. Interesting. That feels like kind of a waste of the Evo Zap, to be honest. Okay, Musketeer actually takes care of the Firecracker. That's great. Interesting. Very interesting. Hear me out. 3, 2, 1. No! 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 That was supposed to be a Skarmy there. God damn it. No! That's over. That's so over. That's so over. That's so over. Why did he fireball? He could have just Skarmied on it. Imagine if he played Skarmy. That would have been so much fucking better. Yep, that's something. Yeah, so I'm waiting for feedback from Lucas and Baby D on how many I got wrong, how many I got right. If any of you guys want to suggest encoded decks for future videos, make sure to do so in the comments. And yeah, this is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Bye bye, guys.